The owner and creator behind CarolJo's. We are where community and creativity come together in the jewelry and accessory world. I'm crinkling, sorry. I am getting something ready to bring to Friday nights live. That is what I'm going to work on right now. Like, are those the same? They look it. Okay. So, what we are doing today is it is chat time. Chat time is where you get to ask any type of question you would like about jewelry making or running a small business. We do other things here. We do Makers Meetup, which we do have this week. That is your time where you can create, and we all just sit together and we chat and talk about life and what have you. And we do that. Oh dear, we do have 3 colors of pink. Okay. We do that. I don't remember which day, but we do have it this week. We also have a tutorial. The tutorial, we are going to use silicone beads to make napkin holders. So that's something different, and I wanted to bring that to you guys. So we will be doing that on Thursday, I believe. We also do what we call live events. The live events are where you get to add beads, findings, components to your collections so that you can have different things in there. It is done by doing it as a live claiming event. Thank you so much, Vicky, for that heart me. Oh, that one's different. Drace, we have a lot more colors in. Well, I haven't done this one before. That's why this is all like heart. So we have, hi, Lori. This week we have one silicone event, and we are going to do that this time on Friday night, which is normally when we would do our live events for the debut. We are going to be doing that on Saturday, and we're going to be doing it on Zulie's channel this week. And so that means that Friday night, we are going to be doing our debut event or our silicone event. So that is what we've got going on. Whoa, that's a different color. We have a lot of different colors here. Holy wow. All right. I'm going to show you what we got going on because these are really cool, I'm thinking. Oh, I forgot to let you guys know. So hold on. I got to say something here. And that is if you guys would share, if we've already got our 10. Okay. We've already got our 10, but if we can share more, um, that helps us in the algorithm. So if you guys can share, you can add it to your stories, you can repost, you can share it to the friends that you have that would like to see this. So that's where we can do that. And then once we also get to 10,000 likes, we will start doing giveaways. So here we go. I'm going to show you what I'm working on. These are some swivel closures that have different colors. So, and they are just a spring closure here. I am getting them together by the color so that we can have them all sorted out by different colors for the event on Friday night. And when I mean we have different colors, we have one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 different colors so far. That's going to mean that we're not going to have a lot of one color, but we've got lots of colors to look at. And that's what I'm doing is sorting them out. So, what are your guys' questions for today? If you guys can put those in the chat, and as a community, we will answer those questions together. So, if you would like to do that, that would be helpful, and we will try to answer them. Yeesh. We're getting more colors. We might have up to 30 colors here. And I just thought about this last night as I was getting the schedule together for this week. Next week, I will not be live on a Saturday. Just letting y'all know. What's the question, Julie? Yeah, there's even more. Hi, Kay. I'm like, holy wow. I'm excited to show you guys some of the colors here. I want to just get them sorted. And some of them are like just slight differences that I'm like, we can't have them all. Thank you, everybody, for sharing and liking. I appreciate that. Oh, we also have gray now. Wow. All right. I'm waiting for the questions here. There. Holy wow. Those go there. That goes there. We now have dark green. Nope, that's a yellow. They're just so subtly just a little bit different. That's what's making this interesting. Orange, pink. All right. Hi there. How are you doing today? I was going to say, how do you ranking plate? Yellow. We have 5 different colors of pink. We only have one white, of course. No, she's not. Oh, yes, she is. She is now. I just looked up and saw that she's there. Okay, thank you, Ashley. She's taking care of this side. Ay, ay, ay. You. Why does life have to be interesting on social media? Why can't it just be fun and nice? That's fine. Okay. There. We have peaches in the colors. We have what I would call sky blue. We have dark blue or a medium blue, maybe. We have like a darker gray and a lighter gray. I'm going to show them here in just a moment. I'm going to get them separated and then I'll share. I know. I'm just like, seriously, people. That's what I'll say. Okay, so you've been asked to restring a beautiful string of blackjack turquoise beads. Is it on cord? What did they have it on to begin with? And what is it, a necklace or a bracelet? I have questions. Okay. So for the thread, there is a like a 1 millimeter or a 0.8 millimeter cord. And you could do that with nylon or the silk cord, is what I would suggest, depending on how big the holes are in them. What does everybody else think? Hi, Ducky. How are you? Thanks for the heart, me. I appreciate that. I almost put all my hair up today and I was like, no, I'm going to leave it down. Yep. So with the knots in between, I would probably go with a silk cord more than a nylon. And maybe the point 0.5 or the point 0.8, now that we're talking like with having the knots in between. Because the smaller it is in the cord, the your smaller your knots are, they're not going to be the centerpiece of it. It's going to be an accent to it. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I said probably a silk cord, 0.5 millimeters, maybe point 0.8, because the with the knots in between. Hi, Zuli. Zuli might be able to tell us too. Um, will make them smaller if you went with the smaller cord. Oh no. So Julie C has a question about, she has let me see what kind of turquoise, because I can't remember now all of a sudden. Blackjack turquoise beads to restring it, and it is on a necklace and it currently has a cord. So I was thinking silk cord, point 0.5 is the diameter of the cord, so that she can tie that knot in between. Anybody else have anything to add to that? Or Zuli, you got some more? All right, everybody, here we go. I'm going to show you the colors. I'm going to start with pink. This is pink number 1. We'll have 7 of that one. Nope, it's good over there. It is good, Ashley. I just saw your comment. Sorry. This will be pink number 2 that we'll have. And let me show you. They're different. See, one's more of a pink, like and one's more of a corally pink. But to me, they're both pink. Hi, Mia. Okay. Then we have a step darker pink. No, we're not selling. We're having a chat today, Mia. And we are going to be, no, not for tonight. These are going to be for Friday night. We have 10 of that one. How many total did I have? Oh, I got total of all these colors, 200. I'm like, I thought I only got 100. We have 5 different colors of pink. Then we have a little bit darker corally pink. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll have these Friday night along with maybe this other one. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking point 0.5, point 0.8 at the biggest, just so that it makes it smaller. Thanks for saying that. Okay. You're very, very, very welcome, Adriana. I apologize about the 2 items though, okay? I am still dealing, everybody, with that issue with that inventory app. Every so often I will find one that I didn't get to get updated, and you guys are able to put them in your buggies, but I don't have them. And I know the dates of them. Oh, thank you. I will say the cabochon is going to be coming in probably here in 6 weeks. I'm adding more time. Yes, it would be for your macrame, yes. Because what I'm finding out is all of the orders that are coming in from across the way. Awesome, Zuli. Your other one is being mailed today. Um, what's happening is that anything that comes from there has to go through more customs. And if one thing is wrong, it upsets the apple cart. Nordic Luna, you said for our next chat date that you wanted to ask questions around, I think, sourcing. Am I right? Here, we only have one red, everybody, in these. And we don't even have that many. We have like five. It's just what they send me. Let's see. Orange is next. Yep, orange. I'm like doing my Roy B or Roy G. We have only one orange, and we only have like five of that one too. I have fun when you guys add on, like we were talking about this the other day. I have fun when you guys add on to your requests that I get to go shopping. Ooh, that would be cool. We have light yellow. I only have two of that one. See, I told you there's going to be odd duck quantities of this. I have no control over what I get. And then this color yellow, I think we have like 20. Thank you, Lucky Charm Boutique. So we have a darker, like a true yellow. Somebody was filtered. Oh, that's okay. We have them out there. They're out there. They I just have fun sourcing and finding everything. There we have like a limey style green. It looks yellow green, but in person it's more of like not maybe lime. How about, I don't know. Oh, yes, I do have them, and I have more that I got to get packaged up too and get them out there. I got some more in. We have a light green. We only have three of that one. Told you the numbers. I They're going to be a value of one each. 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna have about 10 of this one. And that's like a Kelly green. You're welcome. And then we have dark green. Oh no, Ducky's getting filtered. After green comes the blues. I'm going to move our grays. I'm trying to see. Those two are the same. Yep, those two are the same, and these are darker. All right. June 27th, it's coming up, Ducky. I'm like so excited. We have only two turquoise. Like, what the heck? What I'm going to do for Friday nights, we got a light blue. Um, Friday night will be these, and then I am going to finish the why can't I say what these are all of a sudden? Abacus ones. We have 14 of those to do. 14 colors. And then we'll be done with the abacuses. I get ya. And you just got to figure out your links. And I saw that and I saw everybody's comments, and their comments were about the same as what I was going to say, Ducky, just to let you know. We have a blue. We only have like 5 of that one. Oh no. Then we have a darker blue, and we have like 10 of that. Light purple or a lilac-y color. We only have 4 of that one. I told you these numbers are odd ducky numbers. Okay. I have to tell y'all, Ryan called me and asked me to start our supper. We have the purple, so it's a little bit darker, and we only have 4. Sorry, I know that's a lot of your guys' favorite colors is the purple, and we don't hardly have any of it. Even on the white, we don't even have 10, I don't even think. Oh, that would stink there, Vicky, because that wouldn't be fun. Okay, now we're going to go to browns. We have this really light beigey color. It has a tint of yellow to it, but it's not yellow because I put it up against yellow and it doesn't look yellow. But when you put it up against the browns, it looks yellow. So I'm just letting you know that. But so Ryan wanted me to start supper tonight. Thank you, Zuli. I appreciate that. Then we have like a beige. And so it's not what we discussed the one time, but it's seasonings, and we use just like a sirloin roast for it. And the seasonings are like paprika, cumin, salt, pepper, onion, there's onion stuff, garlic stuff in it. Hi Gladys. And it just smells really good. So I put that in the crock pot because Ryan had already mixed all the seasonings up. That's why I don't know them all. And you just cook it on high for like 5 hours. And then tonight you'll pull it apart, and then we'll just put it on a soft like burrito shell with like guacamole and cheese. It's really good. But man, our house smells like it right now. And then we have that's the one that it's not that seasoning. This one it's a B word also. But we haven't tried that because that's what we talked about, I believe is what we were talking about. And so he made that up, so we're going to use that tonight. I'm just like sitting up here going, I have to smell this for the next like 2.5 hours before we can eat. We have regular, like a brown, like a light brown, like milk chocolate. There, that's what we'll call it, milk chocolate. And then we have the chocolate brown. So that's the extent of my cooking. Is someone else gives me the seasonings, I can put it in the crock pot. This is light gray. We only have 2 of the light gray. And then we have gray. And we only have 4 of gray. I told you some of our numbers are just yeesh. And I thought we wouldn't get as many colors. And this is the black. Now that we have them all sorted out, I'm showing you guys all the colors. We're going to count. How many colors do we have? Let me put them in here. Oh, that one's too. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Those 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. We have 28 different colors. So when we put it all together, this is the container of 28 colors of those, which means I need to put little stickers on each one of them yet. We're just separating out by color for right now. The other ones that I ended up getting too are these. We've had these before and I got them back in. So you guys need to let me know. Do you want me just to do one of those this Friday or do you want me to do these two? These are the heart ones. I can hold them off, but it might be 2 weeks before we do this one. See, this is the heart one because we will not have a live on Saturday this week. So let me know if you guys want one or two on Friday night. There's pink. Mia's like, both, please, both. He might not be, he is not right. So he's not going in there. They did. Oh, they're moving on in life. All right. Okay. We're going to talk about that then here. This Saturday and Sunday, Zuli will be hosting different vendors. I have not seen the video of all the vendors, so you can help promote here too, Zuli, if you'd like. But she's going to have different vendors on Saturday and Sunday. It is a 2-day event. Each vendor will have 2 hours to present all of their different items to y'all. And then you will settle up independently with each vendor. They will explain at the beginning of their event how theirs works. And that's the one thing is that each vendor does it just a little bit different because we each all have our own businesses. I can say that word, I think. Yep, I will be from 11 a.m. to 12 or 1 p.m. Eastern, which is 10 to 2 on Saturday. What? So that is what will be going on this Saturday. From there, I don't know the schedule yet about who comes on after me. And usually, and I'm going to ask Zuli to say yay or nay if I've got this wrong or not. Usually there is like a 15-minute break in between each of the vendors for everybody to have bio breaks and a moment to get new snacks, that type of thing, so that you can sit and watch us all throughout the day. But remember, she's doing it both Saturday and Sunday. So I'm excited. It's the first time that we have done, I think, even a Sunday event on Zuli's TikTok. But that's where we will be. So you will still be able to see me, but you will have to join on Zuli's. And because of it being Zuli's, we have to be very, very careful about what we put in comments and that type of thing, because we do not want um any the R words. We all know we do not want those because that would go towards Zuli. So that's the hard part about is always remembering what are our words that we can and cannot say. Anybody else have that problem besides me when I'm on my lives? The other night I was saying it. Yep, any altercations. I love it. Thank you for that word. And I was like, what can I say? Thank you for I just sit here and I'm like, hey, but we'll get through it. We always do. There isn't as many colors in the hearts as there were of the regular ones. There we go. Oh boy. I feel like I didn't sleep last night, but I know I did. I'm trying to see if these are close to the same color. Those look the same. Is this the same? No, he is not the same. Are these the same? Yes. Looking at them in the light. Hi there, Tanya. How are you doing? We are working on sorting out some of the things. We're having a chat time. She is at her summer program today. They are going swimming. So she is excited to go swimming. So I'm doing good. And just there is, if you guys noticed on Wednesday, I don't remember what we're doing on Wednesday, but I will be on at 1 o'clock instead of 2 o'clock on Wednesday because Buttercup's mom is coming up for a visit and she will get here at 2. So I want to see my daughter and let them have some time together and such. So I changed the time from 2 to 1. Okay, let me see if I can look at it and maybe it'll help if we talk it through here where we can ask if you don't mind. You're welcome. I went to the wrong email. Okay. And this one, there we go. Yes. There is 111 bags. That is correct. And so the math that you have in there is correct. And the one thing that I'm going to say this to everybody because I don't know that everybody knows about it. If you have a quantity over 50, when you're doing it through the way that we're doing it now, if you need to break it up, just let me know. I don't have a problem with that either. Um, and so what will happen is you cannot put 51 in there. It won't allow it. What you can do, okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I totally get we all have that word called, and we're trying to get Buttercup to know what the budget. But if you try to enter 51, it will give you an error. You can only do 50. So what I'm doing with the days like what we had on Saturday with all the abacuses is that I am creating a variant is what the back end calls it of like 1 to 50. And then there will be a second variant for anyone that had a quantity of 51 to 100. And there'll be a third variant for 101 to 50, 150. So I know I have not explained that to everybody, and especially when we do Charm Day, that comes into play a lot. And I end up trying to remember how to do it every time. And I'm like, why didn't I ever think about doing this before? So this is the first time I tried it, and I tried explaining it. And if my explanation for those of you that have that wasn't well, please let me know, and I will work on getting it worded better. How does that sound, everybody? I was just like, ooh, I got to figure out the wording on this. So, so we'll be breaking those up. And like on the charms, just depending on how high we go for that, we'll say how many variances we'll create. We are almost done with the heart ones. Doo-doo-doo. I tried to do them in my desktop and I couldn't put them out there in my desktop. So I need to try it on my tablet or phone because I've done them from the tablet or phone. Lolly, you're cracking me up. I love it. Yay! We are all unmixed. Thank you, Marlo, for the follow. So yeah, so like that, my Dr. Pepper sticker. So those of you that are super fans, you will be able to have and I think it's the subscriber part of Superfan, you will get special stickers or emojis that you can put in the chat, like the Dr. Pepper. We also have one for Buttercup, and we have a few jewelry that I have created. And I did them on my tablet last time when I created these. So now I need to Zuli did some really, really cool ones with my words holy bucket because I say it a lot. And so I want to put those out there so you guys can use them too because we have holy buckets moments. So that's what I want to do. And I tried to get them downloaded and it wouldn't work for me on my desktop. So I got to do that, but I don't use my tablet hardly anymore. I know that sounds really weird. And I thought, oh, I should probably get a new one because mine's getting older. And at some point, I'm not going to be able to update apps. And I'm like, I'm not doing it right now because I don't use it a lot. So here we have this is the heart. This is the pink one, the lighter of the pinks. And this is another one of the swivels. And these will be a value of one each too. So my question is, do we bring both the that one and this one all on the same night on Friday night, or do you want me to do one this week and then one in probably about 2 weeks? I don't know if I'll have a I haven't figured out my schedule because I don't know what's going to be happening through the weekend, and I would rather just take the day off rather than trying to scramble because that is Kennedy's split. I can do that. That's Kennedy's wedding weekend. So the first of the four are is getting married, and she's the youngest, our youngest. Here is the second pink. It's a little bit darker than the other one. And then we have like a hot pink. It's not maybe hot, maybe fuchsia pink. This one. So that's the third pink. I can split them. It's what you guys would like. I don't want to like bombard you and you'll be like, oh, I got to go get them off of the studio. Because when these go, they go. And I might not have them on the studio is the problem. So there's the lighter yellow. And then we have the darker yellow. Oh, I forgot to do the red. Once again, we have one color of red and we only have like 5 of it. It's like, seriously. Let's put that in the right order. There we go. Oh, I forgot orange also. We only have one color of orange, but this one we got a lot of. How many of the yellows? Let me see here. The dark or the lighter yellow, Mia? The dark yellow. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the darker yellow. Then for greens, we have 2 shades of green. We have the lighter. I requested a lot more this time. Last time we got like 100. This time I got 198. It cracks me up how that is. Thank you everybody for the follows today. This will be the like Kelly green. We don't have a dark green. We have the Kelly green is the darkest green we have. And then we have a turquoise colored one, only 5. It's just so funny how they're different quantities. We only have 2 colors of blue. We have the turquoise and then we have the darker blue. is what we'll have. And then to also let you guys know, um, Trey will start playing baseball, but he's not playing as much as he has in the past. So I'm trying to find out in advance of when he's going to be playing, but I don't know. So for dates in June and part of July, we may be having days where if he's playing, I might not know until that day. So we might have to switch some things around. So we might just have to be a little bit, that's the lighter purple, a little bit flexible. I think he's at an age where, playing amateur baseball, having a full time job, and all of that. Some days you're just like, I want to relax after working in the heat. This is the darker of the purple, but I only have three of that one. Once again, we didn't get very much purple because he does work outside in the heat all day long. For white, we got a lot of the white, everybody. So this is the white. We ended up with 10, 12, 14, 16. We ended up with 20 of the white. That's what happens. Oh no, I'm running out of my bags. Might have to go get some more bags. Then we have the dark beige. I need two more baggies. I'll have to go on a hunt. Then we have the brown. Oh, I know where they're at. So I know, yeah, the brown, the dark brown. Then we have gray and we have black. So we'll have those. We have like about 10 gray, or let's see how many exactly on gray. There's 4, 7, 10. We have 15 of the gray and only 5 black. But how I know I have the some more baggies. They're downstairs in the living room. So yesterday, while I was sitting on the couch with Ryan for a little bit, we were getting the items for the abacuses, excuse me, ready, and some of them are out. I got the hiccup, sorry. I'm trying not to hiccup. I keep holding my breath. But we've got about 20, maybe 25 colors out on the studio already. They will be the ones that were towards the end. Because of how I'm setting up the warehouse part, I started at the end so that I'd have more space to work up into commingling them. So we are commingling all of the sizes or all the colors with all the different shapes and sizes together. So like if you wanted a certain color, I can just go and grab, they're all right there. I thought that would be easiest for me rather than trying to have a section of this and a section of that. So we're going to just commingle all of the silicones based upon the shapes, and sizes are all going to be together by color. And then we'll put them in a row based upon the shape. And I have that in my head. Once I get done with the abacuses, with what we have out there right now for the 15 millimeters, I'll probably take a picture of it just so you guys can see how we're making the warehouse part. Right now, it is in my, that part is in our guest bedroom. So you probably will see a bed in the whole picture, but that is what we'll be working on. I'm excited about this. My whole entire dream about the warehouse and how it's going to be set up is coming together. We've got one room that we need another shelf in before I want to take pictures of that one, but we've got the shelf set up. And like if you would order the pens, the gargonias or the wallets, because they're all, and then the beads and findings, it's all in that room. And I am able just to go and grab just based upon how I set it up. And literally, like if you guys are wanting the wallets, I go over to the shelf with the wallets, I grab them, put them in the basket, and then package them up. And it's like fun. The beads that are out on the studio, the beads and findings, not the silicones, not the gargonias, but anything else. They are in two different spots right now. Some of them are in this room and some of them are in my living room floor. And so I need to get one more shelf put up and see if that'll be enough that then we can have all of that in that room. And once we get that up and organized, that's when I'll take pictures of that room. But who knows? Maybe by then I'll have a building here. I'm not counting on it. So that is what we're doing. And I also need to figure out a day because I have those faux leather shapes and you guys have asked about those. And then I believe it was Danelle asked about them again. And I just need to bring those. Thank you, Lolly. Oh, now she's got a microphone. Um, in the guest room, that used to be Val's room. And so that does have a wood floor in it. But I wouldn't get down into that ductwork area. So there's a subfloor there too. That one, the subfloor goes to the cement of that level. We have a multi-level house, just to let you all know. And the lowest level has a cement, and then you go up to the next level and it has a cement. Because it's like the lowest level and the main level are on top of each other, and then what we call the kids level and then the master bedroom level, they're on top of each other, and so you have to go up. There's four flights of steps, but the flights are like 7 or 8 steps. It's not like a full flight. And so that's how our house is built. So yeah, that's why there's two levels that have a cement floor. It's the way they said that we could use up the most amount of space without having as much in the dirt, because we live in a high water table area. And so we didn't want to have any of the water issues that you can have. So we put as little in that, not having the whole thing. And it just made it really nice that we were able to, like, the utility room and our family room is in the lowest level and it's all below ground, meaning that that whole entire level, there's no windows. So we don't have any water to be able to come in, but like we live in an area where tornadoes come and we're down in the ground and not halfway up. So it's like a great place to be. When you've had a tornado go through your yard and you're sitting in that level, you're glad you're in that level. That's what I'll say. So we also, South Dakota had small tornadoes, they said, going through last night, and not too far from us. We saw the create the funnels. I have yet to see how much damage it really was or that type of thing. So it's where we live, what we have to put up with, and I'm grateful we have basements to go to, because in some places that are in Tornado Alley, they don't have basements. So yes, so that's our house. And so right now I've got it in our living room and in one of the bedrooms that we just tore, we didn't tore, we turned it into a warehouse. And then the guest room has shelving in it too. So, but we don't have very many guests that come and stay with us. So that makes it easier. We've had them like 4 times now. Yeah. And I was going to say, there were places that they went off multiple times last night. If you guys want to come, we just have to plan. Ryan will be like, "What the f?" I live in South Dakota where there's not much. Trust me, there's not much. There is stuff to do, but it's not like living in a big city. And then, but I will have to say, we do have more where we are at than when we went to Yellowstone. and Wyoming and Montana, there is a lot of open space. Well, Ryan's got his shop, let me tell you. Ryan would probably be like, "You got to come to the shop. I'll show you everything in the shop. And then we'll walk around and look at all the cars." That would be Ryan with you, Ducky. Trust me. He loves showing off his shop and the cars. So he is getting rid of a few cars. I'm very grateful. He's probably gotten rid of about 10, 11 ish of them. And I'm like, how many more are we going to get rid of? Please. So trust me. And right now, he's supposed to start working on here shortly. I got to think about it. It is a Ford Escape, I believe. No, not an Escape. Oh, God, I can't think of it. Oh, yep. When you, if you've act Ford Focus, thank you. I'm like, it's an F word, I think. I'm like, oh, nope, not an Edge. It's a Focus. Nope, not Explorer. It's a Focus. I'm like, it's the car. And I'm like, what does Val drive? It's what Val drives. My husband has Explorers. Um, Val has an Edge. Courtney has a Fiesta. These are all Fords, everybody. My in-laws have an Edge. Ryan and I both each have a different style of Explorer, or not Explorer, Expedition. I don't have an Expedition. I have an or Explorer. I have an Expedition. And we do not have an Excursion. We do have an F-250. There's an F-150 out there, but that one's I would never. No, it needs to go bye-bye. Um, it has some body damage on it that I don't know if some of the parts are okay on it to be able to part out, that type of thing. But we have an F-250. We don't have an F-150, but one of the kids, Trey, has an F-150. Um, oh yeah, that's my husband. My husband didn't go for be an auto technician. He went to school for auto body, and he loves working on vehicles except for when it comes to electrical. He does not like electrical. I my next dream car, Ducky, is actually a 69 Mach 1. And he loves working on vehicles. He's a mechanic for the county. That is what he loves to do. I'm like, someday. Um, he went to auto body. Yep, my husband, he so like he did a lot of the work on my Challenger because it came to us wrecked, and it didn't need like mechanical, it needed body. And he did all of the stuff with the body. Um, so yeah, yeah, he just does not. That is the one thing that when he gets into electrical, he's just like, I don't want to do it. He will work on body, he will work on the mechanicals, all of that. I was gonna say on the Fiesta, I was gonna say Courtney's Fiesta has been through a lot, but that is also because she, her driving. I love my daughter, but holy driver she is. Um, so there is a plastic piece that's used to engage the brake to the shifter for everything to work, and your key won't turn if you don't have this plastic piece in. We've had to replace it like 3 times now. And who would have thought? It's just this little plastic circle. Well, and then she was She had just dropped Buttercup off at school one day, and she went to leave. She stopped at a stop sign, went into the intersection, and this lady just hit the back end of her car. And she's like, I don't want to fix it. So she's got like it's in the back door dinged up. Yep, he did. We did it. I wanted a specific challenger. Like I was very, 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 very specific about the challenger I wanted. And what I didn't realize, oh, hers never did that. I had a car that would do that. You'd be driving and all of a sudden it would die. And I wasn't with Ryan when we had that car. We never ever figured out what the issue was. I ended up getting a different car because you'd be driving and it cut out. And you're just like, what the heck? I traded it in for a different vehicle. Um, so yeah. But my Challenger, I wanted a specific year. I wanted a 2011. It was the first of a certain motor that I wanted. And because it was the first year of it, they pushed off um getting it out in production. And that made it so there wasn't very many produced. And so I wanted a specific color. I wanted all black. I wanted it to be an automatic. I wanted it to have black interior, black wheels, everything blacked out, and a specific engine and all that. They only made 43 that year, and I have one of them. And we're going to do a color, everybody. There we go. All right. It's a one word color. I don't have the list down here with me, so we won't be doing it. It's a 2011 is mine. Oh, that would be really cool, Ducky. Whoops, it's 6/1, everybody. It's June. I can't believe it's June. Holy buckets. All right, I'm going to give you guys a clue. There is a band that has this color in their name. You have to be into like pop music or rock music, more popish, I think. So, and then they have a number as the second part of their name. The first word is a color, a number is the second. A number. All right, someone got it. Geraldine, you are the winner. She guessed the color maroon, and so did Michelle and Lori. So that is the color was maroon. Congratulations, Geraldine. Woo-hoo. All right. Tonight at 8 o'clock, I thought I would change it up a little bit. And instead of doing a debut tonight, we're doing an encore. The quantities on this encore on most of the items are going to be lower. I'm still working on getting everything ready for it. We have lots of beads in this one. We do have a few pendants. We do have iron based head pins, and I will keep getting things ready, and we'll be bringing a few gargonias too. So that's what we have going on tonight is an encore. Tomorrow at 2 p.m., I can't remember what we have. Let me go look. I know tomorrow night at 8 p.m. we will be doing the debut tomorrow night. I know I said I was going to switch it around and not have them on Tuesday nights, but I'm like, hey, I don't have a meeting or anything like that. Let's switch this up because I don't do very many encores at night anymore. We usually do those during the day. And I thought I'm going to bring one tonight. So I'm just switching some stuff up, but I honestly can't remember what we are doing tomorrow at 2. Is that horrible that I cannot remember the schedule? There it is. We have Makers Meetup tomorrow at 2. Oh, we have 2 Makers Meetups this week. I might just switch Wednesday's Makers Meetup to something else. You're welcome. We have the Makers Meetup at 2 tomorrow. Then we will be on the other app at 10 a.m. I'm changing that time a little bit later. I'm still trying to play around with times on that. So Wednesday at 10 will be on the other app. Then I have a one because of Courtney coming. I have the Makers Meetup, but I might change that and see if I can figure out another quick tutorial. Maybe we'll see. And then 8 p.m. we have a chat on Wednesday night. Thursday we have a bead encore during the day. We will have the other app will have an event, no live Thursday night. This week on Friday, 2 p.m., we're going to use 12 millimeter size beads. I'm going to show you how to make napkin rings. We're going to use some different things to do that, but I'm looking forward to that. And then at 7 p.m., we're going to do a silicone event where we're going to use, or we're going to bring the abacuses and the one style of the um, keychains, this style, if you guys can see it, there we go. And then we will be on a debut event on Zuli's on Saturday. So that's what we have going for this week. Hope you guys can join us and hope you guys can join me tonight, 8 p.m. We'll see you later, everyone. Thanks for stopping by and having a fun afternoon with me. Bye.